Everyone, welcome back to my Resident Evil no clip, out of bounds exploration series that I'm doing. If you haven't seen the last part, I I really soft locked the game and I couldn't continue at all in the care center. So what I had to do was replay the entire first part of the campaign, which is not a big deal. So that way we could continue and move forward with this. So I'm going to try. I'll probably do both. It just really depends. I really want to see explore the map. Maybe I won't pick up key items at all. And so that way we can just run through it and continue. If not, then I'll just keep like replaying the game and getting us to where we need to be. So where we should have left off is we have to free Emily and we have to go and get the third piece so that way we can go to the basement area to go rescue her. So let us continue. There's Emily right here. So before we do that, one of the things that I failed to do the last part was kind of explore the area with the bulldozer. So I believe on this save I've already triggered it. Oh, and also I did get a mod to upgrade the flashlight, so that way we can see a little bit better moving forward and stuff like that. I really love mods. So there it is right there. I really hope it's not stuttering too much. I'm not too sure what's going on or what's processing in the background. But anyways, so let's go ahead and explore. So one of the things that I've noticed, besides this weird gap in the wall. Oh, okay, I see. Vehicle here. I'm not too sure where... Okay, here we... No, that's not it. Well, that's the truck. At least we get to see what's in front of the truck. Fully modeled. Which is absolutely interesting. I can't really go inside of it. But it was this tarped vehicle here. So this was a reused model that we saw in town when I was going out of bounds in the hotel area. So it was really interesting for me to find this asset here again, let alone find it over there out of bounds in that area. So that was really interesting. Let's see, what's this? Okay, so we just got this open room here. Nothing too special. There's a little bit of a... Not sure if that's intentional. Is that intentional? No, it's not. All right. That's fair. Nothing really up here. Again, it is fascinating when a lot of these models just clip out of bounds and stuff like that. They just really want to make sure that they sell it, which is fine. Nothing really new. Oh, here's another thing that I was really interested in. So this light source right here. And I believe that's to, well, not anymore, but I believe that was to have the effect of the dry ice refrigerated or freezer truck. So that was interesting for me to find when I was replaying this area. I was just kind of like using her out of bounds movement because it's so much faster just to run through the game. So where I'm going. Oops. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. So let's go ahead and try to get back inbounds. There we go. But yeah, no, the flashlight is a quality of life. I could adjust this further. I can make it even brighter. So let's go ahead and just do that just for a little bit. So what I did, I've just focused on the radius so far, but let's touch it up a little bit. How's about, yeah, even that's wonderful. So let's go ahead and continue.
I'm just gonna...
Okay.
I have to keep it together.
Actually, we need to go this way. Yeah, so in the soft lock video, which should be released with part 2, if you remember, I had 2 copies of the wristband. I had a level 1 and a level 2. And because I think I got the number 2 one first before the first one, or however that worked out, it really bugged out the game and I couldn't get the level 3.
We're close now.
So I had to make sure.
Thank God.
Let's just go ahead and drop her off, and then we'll take care of that problem. Missed. All right, here's another interesting thing here. So it's, oops, gotta calm that down. It's really cool to see her model still fully rendered. She's still in here. I was expecting that as soon as we play the cutscene, whoa, that was slow down. As soon as we play the cutscene, that she would just disappear, you know, to save on space or however. But anyway, so let's go ahead and go back outside.
Grace?
Or not? Nice. Alright. What happens if I open the door from the inside? Oops. That's good. Grace, please.
I'm here.
Okay. Alright, so that doesn't break anything.
This. Well done, Emily. Thank you.
Lordy.
I thought that thing was dead.
Well, there's no point on staying any further, so let's go ahead and continue with Leon's part.
This is all my fault.
Oh, that's right. If you're new to this series and you're just catching it for the first time, yeah, my computer doesn't really like to load this game just because of the hard drive that it's on. So you can always just fast forward. Okay,
I'm glad that FBI agent got away.
FBI?
now
Yeah.
what happens
Grace
if I go
Ashcroft.
through this way?
Victor kidnapped her.
What? Why?
I don't
What
know.
is this room?
And I intend to find out.
Oh, she's. Hold on. Wait, go back or go down. What am I? What? I know that this is for the cutscene, but you see, this is what I'm talking about. I think the flashlight might be a little bit too bright. I might just adjust it back just for this part. But yeah, no, that's really cool. Sherry was close by this entire time. Here's the bathroom scene. That's an interesting effect. Where it's two models doing the same thing to show the reflection. Okay, so no Sherry model, but at least we have the office and everything. That's really cool. So where were we? Nope. Okay, here we go. Well, let's do this.
I'm glad that FBI agent got away.
FBI?
Yeah. Grace Ashcroft. Victor kidnapped her.
What? Why?
I don't know. And I intend to find out.
Yeah, no, that's really interesting. Go back in bounds. All right, hold on. Let's dial that back down a little bit. Close enough. Okay, and I was always wondering what was behind this wall or this door. A modeled room. That's really interesting too. Another part of the attic that you probably may or may not see. Unless you're in photo mode, so that might be something as well. Another possibility that a lot of this stuff had to go back and be modeled because of photo mode. Maybe people trying to explore out of bounds using the camera. I'm not really too sure. Okay, well, I don't want to go through the. Actually, let's do that. But I got to be careful about the load zones. I don't want to break it too much. Let's see. Is he even here? Okay, yeah, no, he's there. He's modeled. One of the things I hated about this boss battle was you had to bait him into breaking certain areas so that way you can get all of the stuff. Okay, so this is the little room where if he broke the wall, I believe, or he breaks this little corner piece, you could snag that ammo, but there's not really anything else. Same thing right here with the health item. Let's see if there's anything else over here. Yeah, might as well, huh? Okay, so what's in this area here? Oh, wow.
What a fucking shame.
A lot of the health items are still there. What is this? Oh, scrap. Okay, so it looks like I'm back in the I'm in the... Oh, okay, so that's Victor's office. Yeah. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh. That's pretty funny. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and let's go back. So it's looking like you could probably just bypass this entire battle. But, let's try not to do that. Okay. Oh, that slowdown.
Felt that one, huh?
Uh-oh.
Sorry, but I'm not on the menu.
Whoa. I don't know why I thought that I was able to just drop that on. Okay. Well, I mean, there's not really anything too much in this area. And there's nothing really over there. Okay. Yeah, there's not really too much things to do with Leon that we haven't already done with Sherry. It was, or not Sherry. Well, I mean, we found Sherry, but, oops, wrong area. It was interesting to see Sherry's office and all of that, stuff, part of the cutscene. The reason I'm here, just because I want to get this this charm. Yeah. At some point, I'm gonna go through the game and get all the charms and stuff like that. Oops, we gotta go. Get back out of here. Where am I going? Wait, is this area modeled? Nope. Okay, so that area is still not modeled. Oops.
His office should be upstairs.
Actually, you know what? Let's go in here. It's gonna bother me if I don't get this. Just Mr. Raccoon. I've already missed several, but it's fine. Oops, wrong area.
What a fucking shame. One thing after another.
Oops. I want to go into here. So now what's in this area? I am tempted, guys. I am tempted. All right.
Pretty sure I found Victor's private office.
Nice work. Lock it up.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I hope that doesn't break anything. I don't believe it should because there wasn't really any key items. I know that it was all on a timer anyway, but well, that's fascinating. Again, the load zone is there. So I guess all you have to do is just get into that area and there you go. Yeah, no, I'm not too sure if it's the mods that's really causing the slowdown. Maybe I'm just moving too quick for the game to render. Okay, yeah, so this is the part where I really, really wanted to use the flashlight mod just because this area is super dark. So let's go ahead and let's brighten that up a little bit more. See, hopefully that doesn't really. Maybe the distance. How's about that? What's if I do that all the way? There we go. Which I find funny because that's kind of like what I need is the distance. So maybe I can like tune it down a little bit. Um, maybe about there. That looks about right. All right, so let's go ahead and let's explore. So, all right, so there's a ladder. It goes up pretty high, but that hole that we fell through in the cutscene does not exist. And here's the elevator that keeps going. And at some point, I believe just during it, it just loads continuously to make sure where we're at. But like, what is this? Might be lighting sources or something like that. Nice. So I can shoot downwards. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, well, here's the blood area. Okay, there may or may not break later on. All right, just in case, let's go ahead. Let's do this. We'll do that just in case. Okay, where am I? Okay, there's Grace. Might crash the game. Maybe. Okay, so he's gonna come back. Okay. Alright, so we did not hit the... There we go. So make sure you hit the load zone. Okay, so exploring out of bounds. See that this tube is rendered here. That flashlight giving us issues again. So let's go ahead and let's drop that down a little bit. How about that? Okay, there's the fan section. There's pipes and more pipes. Okay, so this looks like an area where she drops into. And again, like, most of this is just rendered up to a certain point. So that's really cool. So you kind of see like the certain spawns for Maria to drop into. This is the save room area. We can drop back in bounds. See, now I'm wondering, does it break if I don't put in the power supply? Okay, so how far does this go? Oh, I see. So this is the tunnel that we go through. And then there's these boys right here. Interesting. Can't really go too... Okay, so like... Alright, so we can't really do much. Alright, can always use that. Oh, that's right. I gotta get him bounced. I don't really remember that combination off the top of my head. Okay, so here's this little area where... Kind of like in a U pattern, it looks like. Another lighting source right there. Okay. Okay, so what happens if we just skip all that stuff? Do we just continue on?
No good. You can do this.
Okay, hold on. Yep, I think we soft locked the game again. Alright, let's go ahead and... Let's restart.
You can do this.
No, we cannot. It is broken. Let's try this save. I think this takes me back. Okay, this takes me back to the beginning. Yeah, alright, so we can severely break the game if we do not
Is
have
this under the hospital?
all of the parts in order. Let's see. Okay, so now I wonder if this is what...
Is that Emily?
Okay. I wonder if it's because we didn't trigger the cutscene with Maria. Right in the wiener. All right, let's see. Oh, I missed. Again. Not that time.
You can do this.
So that's what I'm thinking that happened. Excuse me. I think we really need to activate her, and then we can do all this. Let's see. Let's go ahead and let's explore this area. So not necessarily anything too interesting. What is this area here? Oh, okay, yeah, that's the ladder.
The smell.
I am tempted. I don't know if that breaks anything either. You know what I mean? If I trigger that. Man. Well, alright, hold on. Let's see if we even have to. Alright, so I went ahead and I stole that part. Where's my flashlight? See what happens. Where'd she go? Oh, that's right. I guess she just disappears. Whoops. Go ahead and let's try to remove this. Okay, so I have to be in bounds for this guy.
It's two.
Interesting. Okay. So before we get too crazy now.
No good.
Oh, good. Hmm. Okay. Note to self, we still break it. Okay, so that breaks again. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see, before we call this, let's just go ahead and let's just explore a little bit more. So unfortunately, I don't have any more of those in my inventory, so there's not really anything else that I can do, but it just goes to show that you can't really break the game too much. Alright, you know what, let's go ahead and let's yeah, I think we're gonna have to go ahead and reload this entire area. And I'll drop a save. I'll drop a save in this area just so that way when I break it again eventually, we don't have to go too far back. But so far, there's just a lot of good stuff. So, I mean, you're gonna have to go through the game legit for the most part. But again, this is all for science. It's really nice to see how far can you get away with with getting stuff before the game decides to soft lock. But all right, so the reason why I loaded up here is just because I've already went through all of that stuff with Emily, and all we have to do is just go ahead and teleport back. Whoops, wrong area. Here we go. Another load zone. So before I get too crazy, I'm going to go ahead and drop a save in this area. And I think we'll pick up in this part of the game in the next video. Yeah, because I just want to explore a little bit more. We'll have to just go through the game a little bit like legit and kind of just go from there. But for the most part, there's not really too much in this area. It's a very, very tiny area.
I'm glad that FBI agent got away.
FBI?
Yeah. Race.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I forgot about the Leon part. I can't believe that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll do all this stuff off camera. Or off a video, not camera. What am I talking about? And we'll pick up in that bottom area and explore a little bit. Maybe I'll get to the part where I got most of the items and stuff like that, but who knows? But anyways, that's going to be it for this part. And again, I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the game. I'm really, really curious about Raccoon City. So that's definitely going to be my most anticipated part of this series. So, all right. Guys, you take care of yourselves. I'll see you very, very soon.